One thing that's made me more money than anything has ever done for me before, and I've had lots of jobs, I've had lots of businesses, I had businesses and jobs, I had main hustles, side hustles, I've had side hustles turn into main hustles, I've had my own business and then a side job on the side. I've had it all. And this one thing that I'm about to tell you has been the hack, if you want to call it. I don't think it's a hack, or I see it more just like discipline that I've had that's really has made me the most money. And I don't even know how it works, but it works. I stopped working for money. And there's steps to it. Typically it was like, oh, how many hours am I putting in? If it was like a fluctuating business. Ever since I was a youngster, sometimes I'd get 15 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, or even when I was more in a position in a chapter of my life when I had full-time jobs. I'd have full-time jobs and I was like, okay, well, how many hours am I putting in? Usually it's 40, but then there's overtime, then there's double time. Oh, is it a holiday? Do they consider this a holiday? Am I going to be getting paid a little bit more? And I do the math, and then taxes and all that stuff that they hold back. And even too with businesses, it was of course you had I had my mind on my money, but it was that first, and then providing great customer service, which always came natural to me. As just a good person to provide good service. It was never shady activities or shady business. It was always just legit, trying to provide the best service and then get compensated appropriately, I think, for my value. But that was always at the front, that value, that money. Like, how much did I make this much? How much am I going to make this season? How much am I going to make this quarter? How much am I going to make? Which is important. I still don't think it's not important. It's like, oh, the money doesn't matter. Of course it does. It's what makes the world go round. It's what pays the bills. It's what gets you all the experiences that you want to experience. You want low-level experience, you want high-level experience. High-level experiences takes money. So it is important. But I'm never saying that it isn't. What I am trying to tell you here, what I'm trying to share with you, is the thing that's gotten me the most is when I'm not chasing the money. Chasing makes the thing run. Whatever you chase runs. Once I changed my mindset and started attracting things instead of chasing things, it worked. And it's also true with the money. I started training myself because I started building discipline. And I've talked about it before. You earn as much confidence as you do to work on your discipline. So as my discipline went up, my confidence went up. And I started paying attention. It's funny, here I'm going to contradict myself. I started paying way more attention to my money. Like, wait a minute, I thought you weren't working for money. I'm not. I stopped working for money, but I started paying attention way more to the money that I did have. I wasn't chasing money, but now all the money that is mine, that I did earn, that I do have, I pay a lot more attention to it. I pay close attention to it. I look at it daily. I see where it's going. I manage it. I'm able to move it here, put a percentage here, basic, very, very basic, nothing fancy. But I was so caught up in a big portion of my life because I was gaining momentum, and the more attention I put into making, the more I would make. So I was like always chasing the next thing, how I can make it bigger, better, better. How can I bring more value, bring more. And I was chasing, but I also found out and I realized that I wasn't paying attention to where it was going. I talk about finances here a lot in a very basic way. Health, fitness, finance. The finances is break it down to real basic conversations. How to make some, how to make it, how to save it, how to spend it. All three are important. You can't be a tightwad with your money. You can't hold it. Like, oh, that's how you save money. You just like frugal and you don't spend nothing and you buy the cheapest. And I'm not about that. I like nice things. I like quality things. I like spending money. But in order to spend it, you got to make it. And if you're not saving, that's just dumb. I was dumb for a little while. Probably a little bit more than that. I thought I was, but that's where the disconnection was. Why? Because I wasn't paying attention to my money. You have to watch your money. Money needs attention. Whatever you don't whatever you don't use, you lose. Whatever you don't pay attention to, you lose connection with. Imagine trying to build a relationship with someone and you don't pay attention to it. The relationship is not there. It's not built. A relationship starts with getting to know each other, then trusting each other, then loving each other. How are you going to trust money? How the money going to trust you if you don't pay attention to it? How after trust comes love? How are you going to love money? And money's going to love you. It's going to work for you. You're going to work for it. It's a relationship, understanding how it works. It doesn't make you, but it becomes part of you, and it helps express who you are. So it's important to watch it. It's important to see what it's doing. It's important to just, what do you mean, like investments, and see what it's doing in the stock? Just open your bank account and look at it every day. And make sure that the account with the S on it that says savings, it's growing every day. Oh, but I don't get paid every day. Okay, but then you know that, okay, at the end of the week, or whenever I do my finances, there is going to be money put in there, so divide it into the last 6 days. So yes, I do put some every day. I just wait till one day to do it. Fantastic. But at least you see it. That 7th day when you do your finances and you go in there, it's like, bam, it's X amount of dollars bigger. Yes. That feeling should last you till the next day you do your finances. Like, bam, there, it's going bigger. And then whenever you do need to touch it for whatever reason, you need to replenish it. Let's say you go in there and you need to grab a little something to go buy something, whatever. Okay, well now I gotta put the hurry upness on. Maybe sacrifice a little bit more so I could save a little bit more so I could replenish that money and then keep on building. Back to the OG topic, which was what? How my money increased, going back to making money, how my money started to increase by not working for money. Hold on. So any work that I'm doing, whether it's a business, whether it's a job, whether it's whatever, flipping stuff, buying, selling, providing a service, going to work, whatever, a job, whatever it is. If you just put in the work, which is what I started doing, if it just put in, do your best, because you're becoming better. You're becoming a better version of you. So bring that to the table. Bring that value to the table. I'm being the best I could be, and I'm bringing that good attitude. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to have that victim mindset. I'm not going to whine and complain. I'm going to bring value to this table of work that's providing me a stream of income, whatever it is. That's why I'm not even going to get specific, because it doesn't matter. You start working on becoming the best version of you, and you bring that version of you to the table, that valuable you to the table, with the high level attitude, with high thoughts, high feelings, high actions, with high habits, and you do your best to be your best. You do that for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 7, bam. Then once the money pops into your account, which that's the way, direct deposit is usually the way it goes now, or whatever, some sort of electronic transfer. Then that's when you watch your money. Then that's when you see it and you go, cool, it's there. Now you do your movements where you save for this, save for that, my 3 savings accounts or my 2, whatever. We could talk about that if anybody has any questions. Simple, just simple. But there is got to be an S account, the bag. And then how much you spend, whether you spend it today or you pile up some, save some, and then spend it. And then your responsibilities. Keep a roof over your head, hot water, hot internet. But the moment you stop, I gotta go work to make money. Oh, I gotta go get another job to get money. Oh, I gotta do a side gig to make more money. I gotta do the side business. I gotta make more money. Gotta make more money. That's a scarcity mindset. You're operating out of fear. You probably need more money because you spend too much money. You don't have any saved. And you're spending. It's not enough. You're always what? Just bringing that dang hunger to the table, because you're always hungry for more money. Not because you're ambitious and you want more. No, you're coming from a place of fear. You're scared. You're scared because you don't got enough. And the people you need approval from expect you to have some, and you don't, because your ass doesn't know how to save any money, doesn't know how to budget your money, a very basic budgeting formula. That now you just like, how much you can pay me here? How much you pay me here? How much do you make here? How much can I sell this for? How much can I do here? What about if I stay? Is there overtime? Can I work more? Like, I need money. I want to go on this trip. I want to go on vacation. I want to go here. I'm not going to have enough. Oh, this happened in my car. Oh, this happened here. I need this and this. But when you pay your attention to, instead of chasing, I'm going to be the best I could be. I'm going to start working on me. The only thing I'm going to chase is becoming the version of me that I respect and admire. And you stop chasing the money. I think what starts happening is you start attracting the money. Instead of me having to chase that, it starts coming to me. Because you'll be surprised. I don't know how it happens, but you start looking into your account. You're like, whoa, that much? Okay, dang, I didn't know how that. All right. Usually I was like, wow, where'd it go? I thought I put some in. It's gone. You start bringing value to the table instead of hungry, with whatever you do for work, whatever you do to provide streams of income, whether it's one or multiple. You just bring the best version of you. You just bring the valuable version of you. High attitude, high thoughts, high feelings, high actions, high habits. That next week, that next cycle, that next couple of cycles, you start looking, you're like, what the? Did we get overtime? Did I work more? Did I start another side gig? Did I move some stuff around? What's going on here? Why is it that more money came in? I have more money. Well, that's because you're not chasing it. You're working on something more important than money, which is you. So that means you're becoming more valuable. And what does a valuable person have? More money. Along with other things. Along with better relationships. We'll say better instead of more. Better relationships. Better finances. Let's go to the 3. Better health. Better fitness. Better finances. Because why? Because you're becoming better. If you start focusing on becoming better, everything else gets better. There's no need to chase. Stop working for money. Work for becoming the better version of you, and take that version of you to wherever you go, including what you do for work. And watch how you start attracting things, including money.